Hi crocheters of the world, in this tutorial we will work together on this blouse, summer blouse. Again, the contiguous construction. Why? Because I love it. It's perfect for summer, not only for summer, obvious, but for summer it's just perfect because it's nice and large and comfy and fancy and it's just perfect. The neckline, it's round. I used to in the pattern, contiguous pattern that I already did, I worked the neckline in a V shape. But in this one, I just wanted to try the rounded shape, neckline shape, and this is it. And I just love how it is. And the stitch that I used is a very tricky stitch because actually it's the granny stitch, but in a very nice manner, worked in a very nice manner that is just nice and compact, and we don't need something under this, so it's just perfect. I love it. The yarn that I use, two of these cakes, I put a link below of the boutique. I adore the yarn because not only that it's very light, but it looks great with this stitch, isn't it? Or do you think it's just, I don't know, the perfect yarn for the stitch? Now, for a small to medium size, I used I used 1 1/4. This is what it left from the second one. For a large to extra large, you will need 2 of these actually. With what I have here, I will work in nice summer scarf because these colors are so beautiful that I really have to do something with. I won't let them there. Okay. Now, 3.5 millimeters hook. If you don't want to work with this or you cannot work with this, you choose another yarn. It's about 800 meters in one cake, so which means you will need about 1000 meter. Yes, for a small to medium, and 1060, 1070 meters for a large to extra large. 3.5 millimeters hook. Let's get started. We just go. I will just walk you through the pattern, all the most important steps. As you already know, you have the written. You can purchase the written instruction. You have the link below. You have the mail below. So email me, and I will tell you all the details how to purchase the written instruction if you need them. Let's get started. To begin, we don't chain, but we work some arches with a chain of 3. Yarn over and elongated double crochet into the first chain. To work the elongated double crochet, you yarn over, pull through only 1 first, and then pull through 2 and pull through 2. To continue these arches, you will chain 3 again, yarn over, insert hook into the first double crochet, which is here, yarn over, pull through 1, 2 and 2. This is how we will continue on, and these are our arches where we will work actually our very first row. Okay, I will continue on for my arches. So we will work some arches, and then I suggest you just to take your meter and to measure it. When you have the centimeters that you need for the back of your neck, so work it nice and large because it's a summer blouse, you just stop with these arches. That's all. Okay, I have 8 arches just for the small sample that I will work to show you how to work actually the blouse. Now we will begin with a chain of 4. 1, 3, 4. Okay, yarn over, and actually into the very first of this arch I will work 3 double crochets 3 and 3 more double crochets, and this is the contiguous line until the last arch. We will only skip and work into each arch a group of 3 double crochets. Into the last we will actually work as into the first. Sorry, we will chain 1 in between. Oops. So we chain 1 in between and we just go ahead and work like this. Chain 1, go into the next arch and go ahead and work like this all along into each arch. After you work the chain, the contiguous actually increases this one. So I will finish the first row into the last arch with the second contiguous increase. We have only 2 lines of contiguous increase, so chain 3, work 1 more group of 3 double crochets, obvious, okay, and we will begin. So we began with chain 4, we finish with 1 triple crochet. Okay, this is my very first row. From the second we begin the pattern stitch, but we will work it into the arches. Let me show you. To begin we chain 4 always. Turn our work, we begin and we will end each row just for the first few rows with a increase. 1, 2, and by the increase I intend by the increase I mean the group of 3 double crochets, okay? With the increase, sorry, with the increase I mean the group of 3 double crochets, okay? In between the triple crochet and this 3 double crochet group. Chain 1, skip directly into the chain 3 space and work your increase. This is the contiguous increase. So I work my increase, this is the contiguous increase. Now we will work like this. Chain 1, yarn over, skip the 3 double crochets, insert hook into the chain 1 and work 1 double crochet. Then exactly here into the double crochet here into the arch we go. So we go into the arch, we pull up a loop, nice and long loop, and then we work the double crochet. Okay, we work it a little bit longer. Then into the same chain 1 we work the 3rd double crochet. So the idea is the first and the 3rd double crochet it is worked into the chain 1 space, but the middle one it is worked into the arch. Chain 1, skip 3 double crochet, insert hook for 1, into the arch we go with the 2nd, the middle one, and again into the chain 1 space with the 3rd. Chain 1, and we go like this till the end of this 2nd row. We will work in rounds 2, but for now we work in rows. Okay, so that's it. Finish the row, the 2nd row. I worked all on the back side. Now I am working 3 double crochets, chain 3, the contiguous increase, 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, chain 1 and skip the last or the one group of 3 double crochets here and work 3 double crochets in between the 3 double crochets and the chain 4. yarn over 2 times, and into the 4th chain, if you can, work 1 triple crochet. Now we will work some 1, 2, 3, 4. We will work some rounds. This is only a sample. Here I work one more round and then I will join in one more row, and then I will join in rounds. I will show you how to join in rounds and to continue only with the contiguous increases. But of course, for the for each size, you will work some rows with these increases in the front, on the front side for the neckline, round neckline. Okay, so chain 4 to turn, and again in between the first group of 3 and the triple crochet, work a group of 3 double crochet. And now we will work exactly the main pattern stitch, which is 1 double crochet into the chain 1, 1 double crochet, so the second will be always worked into the second of the group of 3 double crochets of the row below the chain 1. Okay, like this. Work it a little bit longer to be at the same level with the other one, and into the chain 1 we work the third, exactly as the fourth, exactly as the first. Okay, chain 1, and now we are again into the chain 3 space, which is our contiguous increase line. We 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 more double crochets, 2 and 3. Okay, now we go with chain 1, we skip into the next chain 1 space. Let me show you one more time. 1 double crochet into the chain 1, 1 double crochet into the second double crochet of the row below the chain 1. Pull nice the loop. Okay, and one more here. Chain 1, and I will just proceed like this. Don't forget about the increase at the end of this row. Actually, this is the last row, because it's here that I will show you how to join in rounds. Okay, I am finishing my second, actually it is, yes, my third round, sorry, row. Now I will increase at the end, and this is the last with increase. From now on we will work in rounds, but of course into the written instruction you have exactly how many rows you have to work and all the details for each size. Okay, this is what we have. If we put it like this, we obtain exactly nice and round neckline, and we will join in rounds from now on, as I said before. So let us count from the chain 3 to the chain 3 on the back side. I know I have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on the front side, it's 3. Okay? And it's 3 on the other side, obvious, so it's 6. Now, the number of groups of 3 that we have to add, it's 4, because 10, from 10 we take off 6, so we remain with 4. So we will add 4 what? 4 arches. Okay, so we are at the end of our third row, and we chain 3 and we insert hook into the triple crochet that we have here and work our elongated double crochet, and we go like this 3 more times, exactly as we began. Such a nice and easy thing to do. 3 and 4. And now we have the same number of 3 double crochets groups on the front side and on the back side. Now, easy, we just go into the other front side, into the chain here, the last chain, the chain 4, and we join with this slip stitch. We can chain one more and we cut the yarn. Okay, here it is. This is my super round neckline on the front side. It's just lovely. Now to begin, we will begin here, so on this side, okay, with one group of 3 double crochets. So this is the wrong side, this is the right side, so I will just want to, because this is the wrong side, I will begin like this. Yes, so I will begin on the wrong side, okay, and I will tell you why. So this is the wrong side of this row, and I will insert hook into the chain 3 space. This work 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and now I will chain 1, skip one group of 3 and work the pattern stitch. Chain 1. Okay. Chain 1, and now I will chain 1 and I will skip directly into my first chain 3 space, because actually this is what I have to do, and I will work 3 double crochets into each chain 3 with a chain 1 in between. Okay, like this. Let me show you. It looks like this. So I am at the end of my first round. I will yarn over and insert hook into the chain 3 space and complete with 3 more double crochets. And now we will finish each round with a chain 1, yarn over, insert hook into the very first double crochet and work exactly a double crochet. Now chain 1 again, we will turn the work. Okay, always turn the work. Insert hook exactly into the double crochet that you worked and pull these 2 loops like this, then turn them on themselves like this. Yarn over and pull through both, but now we will insert hook into the first one only, pull up a loop, I'll make it a little bit better, and yarn over, pull through these 2. This is my first double crochet, and of course I will just want to work 2 more for my 3 double crochets. As you can see, they are almost the same, so it's kind of invisible joining. We go ahead and work as many as we need. This is the part of the blouse that we will work now, this in rounds with the contiguous increase, and then we will go and we will work the second part, which is again worked in rows, so front and back for the circumference of the armhole. The third important part, so this is actually the fourth important part, will be the part of the decreases. Then we will just work the length of the blouse. It's really easy. Show you on the front side when we have to work over the part with the arches, with the 3 double crochet, we work exactly as we worked into the very first, into the second row. So we go with the second into the, in between the arches, okay, like this. So nothing difficult. Then we skip into the next chain 1 space and we work our round, okay, normally. I went on a little bit and I worked my yoke. So this is the yoke. I stop here and now I will work half of the circumference, arm circumference on one side and half of that, the same circumference on the back side for the arm opening. Okay, so this is the part that goes, it's this one, okay, and now here we have to work the arm opening, okay, and this is the part that we will work front side and back side, because we'll be kind of like this, okay, and then we will work the decreases. And we will do the same thing on the other side too. So front and back will be worked separately right now. After this yoke, this is the yoke. Okay, it's a little bit strange, but this is the yoke. So to work separately, I just want to show you how to begin and how to finish the row. Okay, we are working again in rows. I will turn back a turn, so I will work the back side first. Okay, chain, insert hook here and just work 1 double crochet. This will be your border double crochet. Okay, chain 1 to skip these 3 double crochets, and now just continue on working your pattern stitch over the back side. Okay, like this. At the end I will show you how to finish and how to begin a new row. I finished the row with a double crochet into the second of the 3 chain 3 space here. I will chain 3 to turn, and now into the chain 1 space I just want to work my pattern stitch, double crochet into the second double crochet of the 2 rows below, and double crochet into the chain 1, go ahead and work your pattern stitch. Now you will always have your border double crochets for the arm opening rows, and one row will begin with double crochet border chain 1, and we'll finish exactly the same with the chain 1 and double crochet, border double crochet, and one row will begin with border double crochet and the group of 3 double crochets. This is it, okay? I will work some rows like this, and then I will show you how to work the decreases. Okay, so I finished. Let's pretend that this is the part that it's perfect for the armhole. So let me show you. This is the back side, the armhole opening, okay? So it must be half of the circumference of your arm actually, and will be the same thing on the front side. But before we finish with the back side, we have to work the decreases, okay, for shaping. So to work the decreases, first of all, put a marker into the first double crochet and last double crochet that you worked, and begin the decreases in a row that begins with a chain 3 and chain 1, so chain 4, not in a row that begins with the 3 double crochets, okay? And we work like this: chain 3, not 4, only 3, and then skip this, insert the hook into the chain 1 space, and go ahead and work all your row until the end, and then I will show you how to finish it. Believe me, it's really easy to work the decreases. Okay. So I want to finish the row without chaining 1. I just skip this and the chain 1, insert hook into the stitch with the marker, which is the 3rd chain, okay, and try to insert through 2 and work a double crochet, maybe a elongated double crochet, so it's better. Okay, now each decreasing row begins with chain 3 and skip one group of 3. We go directly into the chain 1 space, and we go and we work and finishes exactly as you've just seen, with a elongated double crochet into the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 3. That's all. Now this is the 2nd, and for me it's just enough. The last part of this blouse is how to join again all that you have in round after you work exactly the same thing on the front side, exactly the same thing that you worked on the back side. I will show you how. Just want to finish this 2nd decreasing row. So I am at the end. Can you see? I don't work here. So don't forget, I don't work here. I just skip this and I don't chain 1. I insert hook into the 3rd chain and work my elongated double crochet. Okay, don't forget about this, because this is how actually you decrease. Okay, so that's it. Now cut the yarn, because let's say these 2 rows are enough. We cut the yarn and we will begin the same thing, exactly the same thing on the front side. As I said before, I cut the yarn, and now let me show you how to begin on the front side. So just watch if you are with the this is right side, last row it's on right side. I have to work with wrong side. I will insert hook exactly into the chain 3, into the 2nd chain, exactly where I worked my first double crochet for the back side, exactly into the same stitch chain, okay, like this. And I will work the same, chain 1, skip this and work your row, okay, and I will finish exactly into the same stitch where with the double crochet, border double crochet, exactly into the same stitch here, exactly into the same stitch where I finished finished or begin on the back side began. Okay, now I will complete exactly the same number of stitches, rows, and exactly the same straight, and exactly the same number of rows of decreases. I finished the front side too, and now just let me show you how to join in the round and work this in length. This is the last part, because the only thing you have to do then is to join this part of the decreases. The decreases part, these 2 rows. Anyway, you will have to complete more than 2. In this sample there are only 2. Okay, so slip stitch to join with the back side, and then turn And now we will just go back into this border stitch, so this one where we joined, actually pull up a loop like this. Okay, it's not okay. So I want to insert hook into it and try to pull up a loop, pull through 2. I insert hook into the first and pull through 2. So actually I'm working my beginning double crochet. Here it is. Then in the middle here somewhere, maybe into the slip stitch, I don't know where, you can work another one, and into the next double crochet work another one. Okay, so that's it. Actually we add one more group of 3, and now I will just go on and chain 1, skip 1, and work all the row, the front side only, because we join on one side, underarm on one side, but we just need to join on the other side, and I just want to show you how to join on the other side too. Okay, this is it. I am on the other side. Now just watch. These are the 2 decreasing rows. Now insert hook here in between and work 1 double crochet, just 1. Okay, then insert hook into the 3rd chain of the last decreasing row and go ahead and search the other side. Okay, insert hook into that one too. You yarned over first, pull through 1, pull through the other one, and now we join. And now we just work our next 2nd double crochet, and then here in between we work the 3rd, and we just continue on our round now, because we already have a round. And now the last thing that I want to show you for a complete, I don't know, to pass, to go through all the most important things, most important parts of this project, is the how to begin and to end a new round. And this part will be, so the decreasing part, don't take off these markers when you work your blouse, because from the markers you will insert hook your needle and you will just join the part of the decreases. Okay, so this part you have to join it. The end of my round, and I just want to show you how to finish and to begin each round from now on. Chain 1, insert hook into your first double crochet, which is this one, like this, and of course slip stitch. Then turn your work. You will always do like this. Turn your work, don't chain, insert hook around the chain and pull up a loop, pull through both, make it a little bit longer. Now insert hook into the first, pull up again a loop, turn, pull through both, and now only through one part. This is my beginning double crochet, yarn over, insert hook into the second double crochet of the 3 of the second row below, work your double crochet, long double crochet, and again into the same chain work the 3rd. Excellent. We begin, and now we work all that we have to work, and we will always finish and begin like this our rounds And of course, from now on, you will just go ahead and work the length that you want for your blouse. I have here the large one and as you can see, this is the arm opening. I forgot to take this off, the arm opening, and here is the decrease. I just want to show you. So here is the decrease part, and this part you will have to join, okay, to join or to sew. So I join it with the chain 3 and double crochet and single crochet. So I join into the double crochets here, and then chain 3 to skip the double crochet. Okay, and for the border, so this is the bottom border. I really adore it. It was just the last idea. I haven't an idea to finish it, and then this one was just passed through my mind, was just perfect. I find it perfect for this because it's actually a granny version, the stitch that we used. So it's really easy to pass from the granny version to the granny, this one, the border. Instead of working into the second row below, you will just work all, so 3 double crochet into the chain 1, that's all, okay? Instead of working this one, the second, into the second of the row below. That's the only thing you have to do. The rest is the same. So, thank you for watching. See you at the next tutorial. Bye.